So we need to be very clear that you're not going to get gun deaths to zero. It will not happen. You can significantly reduce them through having more fathers in the home, by having more armed guards in front of schools. We should have an honest and clear reductionist view of gun violence, but we should not have a utopian one. You will never live in a society when you have an armed citizenry and you won't have a single gun death. That is nonsense. It's drivel. But I think it's worth it. I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year, so that we can have the Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights. That is a prudent deal. It is rational. Nobody talks like this. They live in a complete alternate universe.
Charlie Kirk was fatally shot at Utah Valley University on September 10th. Investigators believe the attack was targeted and the shooter is believed to have fired a round from the building. An older white man was arrested and taken into custody for obstruction of justice, but the shooter is still on the run. Here is what Black America has to say about his deletion.
My nigga, 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 my nigga. My nigga, 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 my nigga.
The Civil Rights Act of 1964 as a huge mistake.
Correct. Sorry, if I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified. Note in our piece that Kirk describes King as, quote, a bad guy. It's true. And Kirk's self-described very, very radical view that the country made a mistake when it passed the Civil Rights Act. Also true. Joy Reid and Michelle Obama and Sheila Jackson Lee and Ketanji Brown Jackson were affirmative action picks. We would have been called the racist. But now they're coming out and they're saying it for us. They're coming out and they're saying, I'm only here because of affirmative action. Yeah, we know. You do not have the brain processing power to otherwise be taken really seriously. You had to go steal a white person's slot to go be taken somewhat seriously.
I don't mean no harm, but I just gotta say what the fuck I'm feeling right now. And what happened to Charlie Kirk was white on white crime. That shit, white on white crime. Just like y'all be screaming black on black crime, that was white on white crime. And what the y'all gonna do about it? Because every time something like this happens, it so happens to be a white guy that does the shit. The most dangerous thing, the most dangerous person in this world is a white man with a rifle. I'm just saying. You check the history. It ain't never us. We ain't never trying to assassinate no political figures or no motherfucker. We ain't out here doing that shit. So I'm just saying, is Donald Trump gonna call it what it is? Because this is unnecessary. Now, one thing I can say about Charlie Kirk is stand on business. You know, you ain't gotta agree with everything he say, but 9 times out of 10, the be right.
We don't serve the same God. You don't serve the same God as me anytime you can get online and celebrate the death of a man who gave his unsolicited opinion just like you do. To fix your mouth and make jokes about this man losing his life. This man was a husband, this man was a father. But to sit up and laugh and make jokes about it when you do exactly the same thing that he does, which is give your unsolicited opinion that nobody asked you for, there's somebody out there that don't like you either.
Remember when Charlie Kirk said that black women didn't have the same brain processing power? Remember when Charlie Kirk said that children dying in mass shootings was deemed worth it? Remember when Charlie Kirk said that if his daughter were and had to carry that baby at 10 years old, that he would force his daughter to have that child? Well, I do. Charlie Kirk was a raging racist hatred, used every single ounce of time of his life on this planet to spew hatred towards marginalized groups. And for the fact that people are like, he was a father, he was this, he was that. Although that is true, so are horrifically bad people in history. I'm sure Robert E. Lee, etc., or other people in history were fathers and had families. That doesn't take away the fact that this person was a bad person.
And another thing, what, I don't think you all even understand what you just did. If he's not okay. This was a voice for the people, and whether you didn't understand it or not, he was trying to help you. What Charlie was doing was for the best interest of the USA. Not the best interest of him. The best interest of the USA. I look like crap. I cannot believe I'm on here looking like this. But it's just sad that y'all, let me not say y'all, because I know all liberals are not the same, but anyone who was laughing at this, ooh, I'm trying not to curse too. How do you claim to be the party of love, but when someone doesn't agree with you, want to take out a weapon and pew pew? How is that a party of love? Quickly. This man has a family and a wife, and this man preaches a gospel. You will be dealt with. Jesus does not play about his children. We are not all God's children. We are all his creation. Until you take God into your heart, that is when you become his child. That is a child of God. You will pay.
I don't know much about Charlie Kirk outside of the fact that he's a conservative and that he was the person who was advocating for Derek Chauvin, the man who unalived George Floyd, to be pardoned. Well, today he was unalived at Utah Valley University, and I have several thoughts. Political violence is increasing because of the president and because people are tired of being oppressed. When the president signs executive orders to change the name of a department to the Department of War, he is encouraging violence. There was absolutely no reason for that besides him trying to fearmonger.
So by now you probably know, or you've heard the news, that Charlie Kirk was assassinated earlier today. We need to be praying for his family. We need to be praying for everybody involved and impacted. We also need to be praying for the shooter. And I really don't want to say that in my flesh because I'm so angry. I'm sick to my stomach and I'm disgusted. But we do need to pray for our enemies, and we need to pray that the Lord would have mercy on that person and that that person would turn their eyes to Christ. I know that that's not what we want to do right now because I know you're angry. I know you're angry. I know you're upset. I know you're infuriated because I am too. That somebody could take a human's life over their opinions and views. And, you know, I think what's even worse is that a lot of people in the world are celebrating it.
The Senate floor stopped for prayer for Charlie Kirk. The American flag is at half mast for Charlie Kirk, but not dead kids in a school that keeps getting pew-pewed? Oh, hell.
This is a war on truth because that man spoke nothing but facts. And to have him taken out the way he was taken out was a travesty. How could we allow something like this to happen and be silent about it? 31 years old, a beautiful family, a great debater, logical thinker.
How do you want to be remembered?
I mean, if I die?
Everything just goes away. How would you, if you could be associated with one thing, how would you want to be remembered?
I want to be remembered for courage for my faith. That would be the most important thing. The most important thing is my faith in my life.